probably loan up his whatever he has to do whatever he needs to, what he feel like or she feel like he needs to do. And then it's going to be all over the news. Oh, it's such a terrible thing. Well, who invented the gun, man? Who pushes these guns? Who drops off truckloads and trainloads of guns in certain neighborhoods just for them to kill each other, man? And the only time they have a problem with it, is when it's in suburbia, man. Didn't nobody care about the opium crisis until it went to suburbia, man. Until so-called white kids or Edomite kids start ODing and dying, man. Like the Mac Miller kid, man. And all these other so-called white people, man. You know? But they'll do it to us and think that they're doing a good job. Oh yeah, we're reducing population. We need to kick them out of the country. We need to set up borders. We need to build the wall. We need to start the war on drugs, in which we're the suppliers of it. That's the reason why we conquered this country, just to conquer their opium fields, man. Now there's an opium epidemic, man. And it goes right over you people's heads because you people are blinded, man. You're blinded to your own destruction, man. And you're going to be destroyed, man. Keep going.
Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Yeah, because the Most High is going to put that spirit of war on this place, man. His spirit is going to be out here, man. His anger is going to be present in this world, and he's going to put his spirit on you people to kill each other, man.
Hey, that's something that people don't even understand, because when it talks about, when you go into Ezekiel and it says to go through the midst of the city and smite, you know, that when death occurs, it's because it's ordained by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. There's always an angel around when a death happens, man. Right? And so you got the angels that work on the right hand and the left hand. You know? And so when you see somebody when you see somebody load up a gun and go and smoke somebody, that's actually an angel put that thought in his mind to do that, man.
Just like the angels are working on Mars right now to bring this information out.
So really, when you see people getting killed all over the streets, it's really the angels are putting everybody to death, man.
This is Job chapter 4 and 7. Remember, I pray thee, whoever perished being innocent, or where were the righteous cut off?
Yeah, man. Just like in I believe in Ecclesiastes is all not quoting verbatim, but life and death happens to everybody, no matter if you're good or bad, man.
The issues of death belong to the Lord.
Yeah.
The Lord controls whether you live or die. That's why the scripture said, whoever perished being innocent. Okay. See, because before somebody gets put to death, the Lord ordains that. He puts that spirit of vengeance. He puts a demon on somebody. He says, go, you're gonna wake up today, you're gonna go kill this person. You're gonna wake up today, you're gonna drive your car into these people all drunk. He puts these spirits on people, man, to do these things.
And then it says, whoever perished being innocent, King David said, I was born in sin.
Yeah. It says that we were born in sin. The scripture said that our mother have man, I forget how it goes, but pretty much our mothers carried us in sin, you know what I mean?
Yep. Well, it all goes back to Adam and Eve.
Even with Kobe Bryant, man, the angel caused that plane to crash. I mean, not plane, but helicopter to crash, man.
Yep.
And now you niggas is still mourning this nigga, man. What did he do? That was shoot a basketball?
He was just playing basketball. And hey, that's a funny thing, man. You got people working these hard labor jobs, getting paid damn near nothing. You got people getting paid millions of dollars just to play games, man.
Yeah, just to play fucking games.
Hey, what does the scriptures talk about? Folly is set in great dignity, man. Folly, man, foolishness. This dude don't know how to do nothing except to shoot a basketball around. He's a so-called legend in this society. That's madness.
Like, how long you been dead for? Like 3 weeks, and they're still talking about this guy?
Same thing with Elvis Presley. Same thing with what's his name? Who's that? Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. You got motherfuckers still mourning over Michael Jackson's death, man.
Prince.
Oh yeah, all this foolishness, man. Why? Because this society is ran upon nonsense, man. Movies, television. The most loved people in this society are actors and singers and goddamn sports players.
It's crazy, man.
But the guy that makes it to where you're able to have electricity in your house, you don't know who the fuck that guy is.
Man.
The guy that built your house, you know. The people that do the jobs that you don't want to do. You don't never hear about them. They die. You don't even know who they are. Nothing about it. But a motherfucker you see on TV shooting a basketball around, everybody knows this goddamn thing. That's the way they want Jake. That's the way they want Jake to be. They want Jake. The only way you're gonna get out of your situation is by selling drugs or playing sports, or singing and dancing.
Being a fucking court jester.
Yeah, selling yourself.
That's basically all Jake is in this society. He's a court jester, something for entertainment.
Yeah, they just want to watch you in a boxing ring beat the shit out of each other.
So women just walk around like they're fit to go on a porn set out here, man. No, and then get mad that they're treated as such.
But that's why Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna bring great death to this place, man, to the world, man. Because of decadence, because this place is degrading, all right? More and more every day is degrading. People are becoming more and more fucking retarded, man.
It's so bad, man. Some dude will run somebody over, 10 or more cars will run his ass over and not stop, man.
Yep. They'll be vexed that they, you know, that his body was there and he
splattered some blood on the
yeah, he splattered some blood on the car. Oh, this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Fucking up my tires.
Got blood in my wheel well.
I seen one video. There was a car accident. This dude was through the front windshield window, all jacked up, dying. And this motherfucker got his camera out recording him. Damn, this motherfucker's fucked up. Then you got some bitch screaming, "Call the police!" He's like, "Yeah, someone call the police." The whole time this fool got a phone in his hand recording this dude. Yeah, someone call the police. Shit's crazy, bro. Everybody got world star. They want their little world star moment. You see people getting shot to shit, and you just hear world star. Yep. Putting their face on the camera.
Oh, I'm here.
You got it from me first.
Yeah, everybody like, hey, even on YouTube, people be like first. Like people are bugged out, man.
Yeah, this society is all bugged out, man. That's why you people gotta be fucking destroyed, man. You people are totally insane, man. You're totally fucking insane.
Slay utterly old and young, both maids and little children and women.
That's the big one. Little children, maids, women. Most I was gonna send the angels to kill everybody, man. Kill everybody, man. Hey, it says in Revelation, the Spirit brings it out sometimes, that the blood is going to go to the horse's bridle, meaning which is symbolic to how much bloodshed is going to be in the world, man. Because these little kids is bad as hell too, man.
Mistress woman shall bring forth monsters.
Yep.
Fucking kids are monsters, bro.
Just like in the desert, that little big kid was riding on the bike with no tires and shit on it. Just riding on the wheel.
He's riding on the rim.
Yeah.
He had his nerves to be talking shit. Just like the little runts in the movie The City of God, doing whatever the hell they wanted to do. No? All these little niggas saying gang and all this other stuff, man, thinking that they tough, man.
Yeah, that's all it matters. And these little bastards will shoot you too. Yeah. They fucking kill you over nothing, man.
Well, the brother posted up a video about what's going on with this car out there. They're training these little kids to fucking fight against cartels. Which all that shit's all set up anyway. The cartel is ran by the government in Mexico, man.
Yep.
You know, so what it is just fucking controlled opposition versus another faction, another militia group. And they train these kids to be tough. All it's going to take is for somebody to get in their ear to lead them on some fucking weird cause, man.
I mean, you gotta think about it. When you see the technology of Esau, you see all the technology Esau got. You got fucking facial cams and all this different things. You think if if Esau didn't want the cartel moving drugs across the border, you think Esau wouldn't just smoke them fools?
Yeah.
Esau could stop all this shit if he wanted to.
Yeah. He has the power.
I was watching this video with John Alati. He was bringing it out, man, and it was true. Back in the 80s, prior to the 90s, well, I say prior to the 2000s, you didn't have all these thousands of cameras on every block. You didn't have facial recognition. You can get away with things easier, man, with murder and things of that nature. Because, you know, you could get away. But nowadays, these kids think that they can just do whatever the hell they want to and think that they're going to get away. Esau's going to get you, man.
A lot of these little niggas, man, they don't even care if they get caught. They got that bare face saying, bare face, which is you going to do some crime, bare face without a mask on. So a lot of these niggas, they are willfully sinful, man. They're willfully wicked. You know, that's why we sigh and cry for all the abominations that are done in this fucking place. You know. You can just turn right now either way and see a fucking abomination.
So you look at Jake, man, you just like Jake, man. Jake gotta fucking go, bro.
Jake through.
Jake fucking through, man. Hey, but you know what? The Lord's gonna put the spirit on Jake to start killing these Edomites, man. Start killing these Edomites and these other nations.
They ain't have no fucking choice, you know. The Lord gonna put that spirit on him, like, nigga, you gonna fight. You know what I mean?
Jake's gonna turn up in this society, man. You have all these wicked ass Jakes gonna be slaying nations out here, bro. You're gonna have the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans come together. You're gonna have so-called confusion of faces up in there too, bro. Gonna come together, gonna come together like megazords, man. And then that's when Esau's gonna get scared and call in the United Nations to come and start jacking up Jake, man.
This is Micah 4:11. Now also many nations are gathered against thee that say, let her be defiled and let our eye look upon Zion.
Yeah, because you have all these nations came together against you, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's why you ain't got no fucking seat on the world stage, man. All right, that's why your economies are run by Edomites, man. That's why your whole system, your whole governing system, you stop speaking about your Northern Kingdom. Your whole system is ran based upon Edomites, man. All right, because y'all are conquered. You ain't really got your own shit. All right, Mexico, that was, hey man, y'all ain't Mexican.
That's why they all wear suits and ties.
Yep. That's why they got fucking democracies and socialist, communist republics and shit like that. That's all Edomite shit, man.
That's how you know you conquered, man. All these nations, their leaders is wearing suits and ties, man.
Verse 12. But they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel. For he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. Arise and thresh, O daughter of Zion. For I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hooves brass. And thou shalt beat in pieces many people. Yep. And I will consecrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth.
Yeah, because Jake's gonna go wild out here, man. Jake's gonna come together and really start destroying you nations, man.
It's gonna be like the purge, man. Those purge moves were made for naught, man. You know?
You're gonna see just gang, like you see all these gangs come together against you fucking Edomites, man.
That's their fear. That's why they try to keep that division going, man.
That's what, but it ain't gonna, Yahweh Shem outside gonna put the spirit on Jake. You're gonna see Bloods and Crips and Southsiders and Northerners all coming together, bro.
Yeah.
And they're gonna come against you fucking, you redneck hillbillies, man.
Coming for your daughter.
And against you different government officials, all these different police officers, FBI, the SWAT. You know, you're gonna be in a total war with Jake, man. And the only thing that's gonna give you actually I shouldn't even say that, but that's what's gonna bring about Jacob's trouble. I'll put it like that. That's what's gonna bring about Jacob's trouble is Jake's gonna come together and beat the hell out of you Edomites. All right, then that's when you're gonna have these different nations come together against you, Jake, man, physically, to fucking slaughter you, man, to slaughter you.
Then the men with the spiritual powers gonna come on the scene.
They get Isaiah 59:19 because at that time, Yahweh Shem is gonna raise up a standard against these nations, man.
That's gonna really put the nations. They're gonna be like, oh.
Hey, and then that's gonna be the time when Michael comes, the archangel comes, and Yahweh Shai comes with his chariot, bro, to show you, hey, man.
He's like, okay, we're sending in our king, homie.
Yeah. Because these nations, they don't think nothing of Jake, man. But Yahweh Shem Yahushua got they're gonna make these nations believe that they're gonna destroy Jake, and then at the last moment.
Hey, that's how the Most High delivers. At the very last, he suspected, man.
Yeah, he said at the last trump, bro. He's talking about the righteous are gonna be delivered. Scarcely, man. That means 2/3 of the nation of Israel are going to get slaughtered, and only that 1/3 is going to be delivered. That's what it means to be. That's what it means that the righteous shall be scarcely saved. That's why I said, "Where shall the ungodly and the sinner be?" Everybody that rejects this word, you're gonna be shit in the street, man. SOL, shit out of luck.
All residents, pull down one of.
Man, you saw don't know who you was messing with, man. No, you really did it.
There's Isaiah 59:19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, from the west.
Who's that? That's the servants, man. That's the servants of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. You're going to fear his name. Why? Because you know that if you ain't doing the right thing, the Lord can jack you up, man. You can be part of that 2/3 number. You get slaughtered out here, man. That's why you can't get proud and get emboldened, you know, because Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai can destroy you, you know. Go ahead.
And his glory from the rising of the sun, when the enemy shall come in like a flood. The Spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, shall lift up a standard against him.
Yeah, because Jake's going to rise up all over the world, bro. Alright? And these nations are going to come down upon Jake, man. And that's the plan of the elites, is to destroy you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Kind of like in that movie Brightburn. It wasn't just him that had the powers. They was saying there was all more of them, you know?
Hey, the Lord wants to destroy Jacob. All right, so lucky Esau wants to destroy Jacob. That's what the whole plan is, you know. That's why it tells you, but that's all. It's all according to the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, though, man. That's why it tells you that who shall rouse them up. You know. What does it say that I have bent the bow of Judah and filled it with Ephraim. All right, what's that? The northern and the southern kingdom is going to come together and raise hell on these nations, bro.
Just like before.
Yeah.
As it told you in the book of Revelation, the 11th chapter, 8th verse, either that or vice versa, that because these two prophets tormented these nations when we were in our rulership.
Yeah.
Because we were ruling, and whoever was not living by the law, statutes, commandments, we would go and unleash hell on them, and we would introduce justice, you know, and that a repercussion or a chastisement for breaking the laws of the Lord was death. So there had to be bloodshed, and these nations, they remember that, you know.
Yep. Hey, that's why they came together like that to put down Jake, man. You know, because it said each tribe was likened unto a nation. The nation of Israel is so big, it would have had to take all these nations to come together against Jacob. You know? And that's what you're gonna see. Like the Israel basically overtaking all these different countries, all these different nations, because Jacob is scattered all over the world. And it tells you in the scriptures that Jacob is the poor, man. And Job tells you that because thou hast forsaken the poor, you're gonna have a big uprising, man. Jake all over the world gonna uprise. Hey, that's the spirit of Yahweh Shem outside. You're gonna have these different nations. You're gonna have whole groups of people that you think look like these other nations. The poor of these other nations, countries, like the what are they called? The untouchables. They're gonna rise up against their governments.
Yeah, you got even amongst the Filipinos, you got the Negritos, which are a lot of them are Issachar, Issachar and Zebulon.
So it's all spiritual, bro. The Lord's gonna have it to where Israel is just gonna fucking start putting hell on these different countries. America's where it's gonna happen the greatest, man. Because you're gonna have a big wave of Northern Kingdom that's gonna come up from the south. Which you see it happening all the time. These different groups of the Northern Kingdom that come up into America to migrate or whatever you want to call it, immigrate. But hey, man, you see these different societies collapse. You're gonna have Jake just running through America. You're gonna have legions of Jakes, Northern Kingdom Jakes, just running up into America.
Hey, that's what I was just thinking in my head. They're gonna break like Mexico.
Yeah, they're gonna break
that wall down and come in here.
They're all gonna run up in here, bro.
Yeah, there's gonna be other tribes coming up.
Yeah.
But then again, the scriptures do say terror shall make them afraid on every side. You got Gadites in Canada.
They're gonna come down. Yeah.
Ephraimites, Gadites, Judites that are in Canada. The scriptures do say that Gad, he shall overcome at the last. It's prophecy that Gad is going to get his revenge.
Yeah, Gad has to, because Gad remembers everything that Esau did to him.
Yeah.
So Yahweh Shem Yahshua is going to put the spirit on Gad, because look, Gad's in the same condition as the blacks and Hispanics.
Yep.
And you look at there's a documentary about Gadites up there in Canada. What are they doing? They're all gang banging, killing each other. Same spirit, man. Same curse. Go ahead.
And the Redeemer shall come to Zion, and unto them that turn from transgression in Jacob, saith the Lord.
Unto them that turn from transgression. There you go, man. That's what we're out here to. That's what we're out here to tell you, because 2/3 of the nation of Israel, you're gonna stand up and fight, but you're gonna die, man.
Yep.
You're gonna die. Why? Because you didn't turn from transgression. The Lord's just gonna use you as a kamikaze fighter, man.
And also, they ain't following the commandment.
Exactly. You ain't.
Because it says,
transgressions.
Yeah, you didn't turn.
But it says in the scripture in Zephaniah, wait be upon you.
Yeah.
Only the ones that are righteous are going to wait upon the Lord. Everybody else is going to be on some carnal shit.
Well, they're going to have to be, because they don't got the spirit. They don't understand. They're blind. And so they're gonna blindly fight. You Jakes, you about to be on a suicide mission, bro. You're gonna start a war with these nations. These nations are gonna come down on you.
Really, if you really think about it, is when you play chess, man, they're pawns.
Yeah, they're pawns.
They ain't no bishops, knights, they ain't no kings.
Pawns are expendable.
Yeah.
These Edomites are gonna get jacked up though.
And pawns sit on the front line.
Yeah,
correct.
That's what they're gonna do, and they get zapped. You lose all the pawns before anything, really.
Yeah.
Look, pawns is your first line of defense.
Yep. Hey, that's what you're gonna have happen, man. The Lord's gonna bring Jake together to fight against these nations. Hey, but then all you wicked ass Jakes, the sword's gonna get turned on you though. That's why it's beautiful, because at the end of the day, all you're gonna be left with is the righteous. The remnant. That's all you're gonna be left with, man.
It says, and the remnant were affrighted and gave glory into the power.
Yeah, because why? Hey, man, hey, man.
So you're gonna have to. You're gonna be humbled.
You're gonna be super humble. And you ain't even gonna believe it. You'll be like, man, you made it out of that. You be in a certain situation, be thinking like, man, how am I gonna get out of this? Hey, but then you come out of it, and all you can do is give glory to Yahweh by Shema outside, bro. That's how it's gonna be.
Anybody got you got more?
As for me, this is my covenant with them, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. My spirit that is upon thee, and my words which I have put in thy mouth, shall not depart out of thy mouth, nor out of the mouth of thy seed, nor out of the mouth of thy seed's seed, saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
That, because the kingdom is going to be translated to Israel. And the Lord is going to write the laws, His commandments on the hearts. And so Jacob's going to have an everlasting kingdom in which these other nations are going to be continuously under our feet. You ain't never going to be able to rise up and do no BS, man. Esau is going to be totally destroyed, man. You Edomites, you're actually going to be annihilated from off the face of the earth, man.
It says, neither shall the nations learn war anymore. Because if they even get a thought,
you're going to cause a ruckus in my kingdom?
They're just going to, the portal's just going to open up and they're just going to catch a fish.
Yeah, exactly.
Or a portal's going to open up and just start shooting lightning down.
What does the apostle say? You're going to have a permanent Buddha up your behind.
Yeah, up your behind and turn.
And turds.
That's a beautiful thing. They deserve it.
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, look at all this. Look at everything that they're doing. And the scriptures, it tells you that when the Greeks came into power, what wickedness was multiplied in the earth. These Edomites are the wicked. You can't have. You see what comes with wickedness, man. Just nothing but sickness, man.
Same people, same spirits in these Edomites is the same reason why the earth was flooded, man.
Yep.
It's the same spirits, man.
Yeah, hey, a woman is supposed to be a pillar of rest. You got women walking around with their ass cheeks showing, with blue hair, tattoos all over them, acting grimy and nutty as hell.
Well, you got a woman, she'd be the first one to get your ass up in the morning. She's supposed to be a pillar of rest. She's the one. You gotta get up.
Yeah. Hey,
you gotta do this.
Do that.
Instead of her doing it herself like she's supposed to be your rest.
It's a relationship.
Yeah.
It's a what do you call it? It's a compromise.
Which it's not. The way it was set up was it was a business. You were property of this man.
Yeah. That's great. That's great oppression to have women the way that they are. That's total wickedness, man. You can't even deal with a woman these days, man. Like if you in the spirit of the Lord, man, you look at these women just like, God damn, man. You know what I mean? That's pure hell. Just even thinking about getting with one of these women is pure fucking hell. You know? It ain't right, man. Everything's out of course. Everything's out of order, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai is coming to bring order back in the earth, man. So that the world is going to be ran the way that it's supposed to be ran, according to these scriptures, man.
I gotta read. This is Isaiah 3:11. Woe unto the wicked, it shall be ill with him, for the reward of his hands shall be given him. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths.
Yeah, because who's leading the world? Who's in rulership, man?
Children and women.
Esau, Edom, and these damn women, man. And you men, you totally bug out over these women, man.
They go out their wits. They lose their wits.
Yeah, you'll totally become feminized trying to deal with a damn woman.
Fuck all that.
That's not the way that it's supposed. That's not the way it was meant to be, man. Everything's out of order, man. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai got to destroy you people in order to bring that order back, man. These other nations, you got to go into slavery, man, because you don't know how to govern your fucking selves.
Yeah. You need to make way for the big dogs.
Yeah, the true rulers.
For the hound dogs.
You got more?
From henceforth and forever.
From henceforth and forever. Hey, that's what you see happening right now. You see a translation happening right now. That's why you see Israel waking up, and that's why you see Esau bugging out, man. You know, Esau sees his destruction coming. You see all these different Edomites talking about how worried they are about the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans rising up against them.
A black vengeance. Remember that he looked like Edomite, but he's a Jake. That old hillbilly looking dude, he's like, we're afraid. White America, we're really afraid of a black uprising, a black vengeance. But you can tell because of his spirit, that was a Jake, man, because he was sincere with it. You got Edomites that are afraid, but their first thought, their first line of defense is that blessing, that firearm. This guy, you can tell, like, he sincerely knows at times that Jake's gonna just fucking lose it. And that's the spirit of Jake.
That's what, but that's the time that we're in. You've seen these curses being put upon Esau now. You see Esau being destroyed. And all of his friends are starting to look at him some type of way, man. These other nations are looking at him crooked, man.
They that have ate that bread, they're in the snare for his ass.
Yeah, it tells you in the scriptures you're gonna be chased out the earth, bro.
Yeah, oh yeah. I was talking to that Elamite last night about, because we're prophets unto the nations, man. But we're saying it actually ignites the spirits on these other nations. Because this word goes out that they're going to destroy Babylon. They're going to destroy Esau. Okay? So the more we push this vibration, the spirit, the sooner it comes. It says, this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world. Then shall the end come. So I was talking to Imam last night, and I was like, I don't know if you know this, but the people of Iran, Persia, India, Afghanistan, Pakistan, you're all the same people. You're all the same nation. And he looked at me and he's like, I know that. He's like, I know that. When we were back in the day, Iran was the capital. And all of us were together, which is on that. And then I was talking to him about America, like, do you understand what's really going on? He's like, at first he didn't want to say anything, but you could see it like he was, you're woke. He knew that he couldn't,
And that's how it's getting, where you see certain people are waking up and understanding things.
Yeah, because he roundabout told me, he's like, I don't like this place, but I have no other choice because he's from Afghanistan. They're fucking war-ridden. That place is bloody. You got the Pakis and all them fucking fighting each other. Well, they're the same nation, okay? And he's like, man, I wish I could go home, but there ain't nowhere to go home to. So he's like, I'm stuck here having to live here in fucking Babylon. And he was saying, like, his life is hell. Why do you think it is for us? We've been here 500 fucking plus years, man.
That's why in the scriptures it says in the kingdom, and these nations are going to rejoice in the kingdom. Because in the scriptures it says the nation shall not lift up sword against nation.
There
ain't going to be no war no more. They ain't going to have to worry about Esau coming in and bombing them. They ain't have to worry about Esau coming in and dividing their country up and having them killing each other, man, over politics.
When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice.
Yeah, because the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, what? The spirit of peace, man. Yahushai is the King of peace. Even though the Lord, it says He rules with a rod of iron. That's how you bring that peace. That's how you bring that peace, man. That's real, man. All these nations, even though they're going to be in slavery, that's why they're going to be bringing all types of gifts. You know what I mean? All these different types of treasures and things like that. Why? Because they're going to be blessed in the kingdom as long as they're doing what they're supposed to do, man. And these Edomites is going to be at the bottom of society.
You're going to be under the rock.
You're going to be under the rock. You're going to be under the jail, man.
That's a terrible way to live, man. You got to worry about, is this president that's coming into office, what's he going to do? Is he going to bomb my country? Because this president, and so on, it goes every 4 years or every 8 years. It's like, do we got to prepare for war? What's going to be their policy this time, man?
Hey, bro. Back when Donald Trump was elected, Putin said if Hillary would have gotten elected, that they would have did a preemptive strike. He said if Hillary would got elected, we would have nuked America. That's heavy, man. That tells you just how much tension is really going on between these different nations, man. Everybody's on edge, man. The elites got everybody on edge.
What were we like 120 seconds or 100 seconds from midnight?
Yeah.
Doomsday clock.
The doomsday clock. That's Esau's fucking prognosticator.
Which is really bullshit.
Yeah, it's all nonsense. Esau don't know shit.
No one knows the hour.
Actually, I got a scripture for that.
But yeah, man. So, hey, everybody hates this man, this boy, I'll say. He's not really a man.
Yeah.
You know, everybody hates this boy, man. He just wants everybody to be all in bed with him.
I said, this is Isaiah 37:9. It says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. The loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments.
In their perfection, though, man. 'Cause this is the last hoorah, man. You know? This is there's a lot of these spirits out here, this is the last chance they get to do what they, do.
Death's last scourge, you know.
Yeah, so they're gonna be in their full perfection.
Just like the storm that happened in the Midwest last year, 2019, where it killed 1 million cows. That came in its perfection. It came in a moment, suddenly, fucking coronavirus. It's backfiring on Esau, man, because Esau created that. The brother posted a patent, and I even went into it and looked it up myself, and that patent has been around since, I believe, 2004, right? It was like 2004 or 2014 that this patent has been out on the coronavirus. So they fucking made this thing, man, and now it's backfiring. Okay?
Oh, they also brought out that they have a super laboratory in that same city in which they first detected it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's heavy, man.
It just shows you that they ain't doing nothing but fucking creating these different viruses to be getting unleashed into the world, man.
And the Lord is going to have it to where they are unleashed, man. He's going to put a spirit of vengeance on a crazy ass person, and he's going to unleash it, man.
Or it could be, because Esau does things, and he does things in order to further push his agenda. But it could be one day he does it, he can't contain it, man.
Yeah.
It just fucking breaks out. Then it fires back on himself.
Yeah.
Verse 10, it says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness. Thou hast said, none seeth me. Right, but we see you bright and clear, man.
Exposure.
Clear as day, we see you, man. Yahweh Shemiah Shai sees you, man.
Yep, the angels.
It says, thy wisdom and thy knowledge it had perverted thee, and thou hast said in thine heart, I am, and none else beside me. Hey, so Esau thinks he's God, man. Therefore shall evil come upon thee. Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth. See, Esau thinks he got everything unlocked, but the Lord's going to make it to where shit's just going to start blowing up in his motherfucking face, man.
Yep, somebody going to throw a monkey wrench in his plan.
Yep.
In that machine of his.
You eat them, I shall through, man. You don't even know. It says, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. It says, stand now with thine enchantments, and with thy multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be, thou shalt be able to profit. If so be, thou mayest prevail. Thou art wearied in the multitude of thy counsels. Let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. Man,
it's heavy.
That's heavy, bro. It's cold, man.
Because that's what you saw. That's his main outlet.
Yeah. Hey, let's see if all this bullshit witchcraft you've been doing. Let's see if it saves you from what Yahweh Shemiah Shai about to do, man. Go ahead, bro.
There's Job 5:12. He disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise.
Yeah, because Esau, he thinks he's got this thing on lock, man. Like he's gonna just destroy Jake, chip everybody, bring out this new world order. You know, keep the population under 500 million and just rule the damn world, man. Hey, but that's not what's gonna happen, man. What's gonna happen is Jake's gonna whip your motherfucking ass. Then you're gonna destroy yourself, and then the chariots are gonna come and take everything from you.
Do emergency evac.
Yep. So you are not gonna win, bro. Your whole plan is gonna unravel in a moment, like, because it says in the scriptures, right when gonna fill his belly like he thinks he's about to win, it's all just gonna unravel on his ass, man.
Yeah, kind of like Mortal Kombat. Your health is like the end of the game, and everybody's fighting for that last hit.
Yeah.
And then you slip in that last hit, it's like finishing.
Yep.
Nuclear missiles is that fatality, man.
It's like as if you about to just murk this dude, and then he uses that X-ray combo on you. He kills you at the very end of it.
But anyway, dairy action.
Same thing, man. Hey, y'all about to disappoint you devils, man. Right at the height of your shit, man. Go ahead.
He taketh the wise in their own craftiness.
In their own craftiness, bro. All these different things that you got set up to kill Jake, man. That's gonna be your destruction. These nuclear missiles, these different viruses, these plagues, man. All this stuff, that's gonna backfire. It's gonna come against you. It tells you the righteous are gonna be safe, man. But you Edomites, you're gonna reap what you sow, man. You're gonna reap the blood that's on your hands, man. Go ahead.
And the counsel of the froward is carried headlong.
Carried headlong. What that means is being hung by a rope. When you say somebody fell headlong, go ahead.
They meet with darkness in the daytime and grope in the noonday as in the night. But he saveth the poor from the sword, from their mouth, and from the hand of the mighty. So the poor hath hope, and iniquity stoppeth her mouth.
Yeah, and iniquity stoppeth. That means all the wicked ain't gonna have shit to say, man. All the wicked ain't gonna have nothing to say, man. Yahweh Shemyahushai gonna save the elect, bro. All right. And you other nations, you Edomites, and all you wicked ass people, you're gonna be put down. Go ahead.
Behold, happy is the man whom the Most High correcteth. Therefore, despise not the chastening of the Almighty.
Yeah, because you feel the spirit of Yahweh Shemyahushai when you're in the right spirit, man. So you're happy. All right. Yeah, you go through things in your daily life, but at the end of the day, there's really nothing to be mad about because you're going to be saved, man. Yahweh Shemyahushai is dealing with you. I mean, what else is there to rejoice over? You keeping the law, statutes, and commandments. I mean, not everybody can do that, bro. Not very many people at all can do that.
Yeah, you got niggas that say, "Oh, I know that's law, but I'm just,
I just do it anyway."
You got niggas that know other Israelites, and it's like, man. You should, man.
Hey, man, you guys that know that you jakes and you just doing all types of wickedness, bro. If you don't repent, the Lord might deal with you, man.
Yeah. You might try to go tell him. It might be an older cat. What are you gonna do? The scriptures tell the scriptures say, let not nobody despise thy youth. Or not to put new wine into old bottles. That's about the old bottles.
Yeah, at the end of the day, because if you ain't part of the elect, you're going to be destroyed. That's why we're striving to be part of that number, man. You in the mentality, the elect or the elect, I just do whatever I want. Hope I'm part of the elect. You crazy as hell, bro.
If you are the elect, the Lord going to do something to you to make you free.
Yeah, you gonna
Just look at Jonah. Jonah wanted to flee from the Lord.
Yep.
The Lord put his ass through some fear. Bro, that's why sometimes I'll just bug out like, man, because you think of that movie Pinocchio. Pinocchio got
swallowed by the fish.
Was Pinocchio happy inside that whale's mouth?
Hell no.
Hell no.
Geppetto was in there. He was like, no fish for 3 days. They're in there starving. And then the big ass whale starts eating the fish. And he's like, oh, he starts catching all the fish. There's another one. Keep them in the box, Figaro.
And three is understanding. Even these cartoons and whatnot have spiritual.
Everything is all things consist through Yahweh Shemyahushai. That's why you got Esau does the things that he does and makes the movies and different music that he makes. He don't even understand really what he's putting it out.
Yeah.
He'd be saying some spiritual things, don't even realize, because he don't believe in the Lord, man.
Yeah.
How y'all brothers doing?
What's up, man?
All right, y'all stay blessed.
All right, you too, bro. All right, keep going to the morning.
For he maketh sore and bindeth up. He woundeth, and his hands make whole. He shall deliver.